So, Playboy G, this is going to be the second episode of me revamping my agency. Right now, guys, I pretty much want to document this whole process. If you haven't checked out the last episode, go check out that one. Also, my other episode where I talk about my first year in SMMA, just so you have an idea pretty much what I'm talking about. I pretty much have 3 things that I want you guys to have in mind if you're getting your own agency started. So, let's jump straight into it. I don't make this too long. Let's jump in. 3 things, guys, is the branding, assets, and delivery. So, when it comes to your branding, that's going to be your logo, brand name, and your brand message. This shouldn't take you too long. For a brand logo, you can go to Looka. It's pretty much a AI generator when it comes to a brand. That's how I generated my brand. Doesn't take too long. You can go there, put in a few different templates, and it's pretty much really cool. Just do that. For a name, you can go to ChatGPT, a lot of different tools, being AI, that can just generate you a whole ton of different names. So don't take too long on that, guys. That's going to be the first part, is pretty much your branding. After that, it's going to be your assets. So that's going to be your websites, emails, tools like CRM systems, and then pretty much the roles in your agency. So when it comes to the website, I'm currently using Wix. Wix is pretty much by far the most easiest setup for beginners. No coding involved. There's a ton of templates, especially for agencies. You can pretty much just go in, see the specific kind of layouts that you want, and from there just plug and play kind of what you want to do. This is pretty much my website right now. We're actually going to be doing a little bit of revamping of this website as well, just because we're doing a whole thing with the brand when it comes to the revamping. But yeah, I'll be sharing the whole process with that, guys, just so you guys can see exactly what we're doing and how we did it. So after you have the website in place, it's going to be your emails. You can pretty much also get this attached to whatever website provider you're using. So I'm using Wix. Also have my emails under the Wix program as well, so you can go through GoDaddy as well as a few other ones, but I also just have everything integrated through Wix. So with the tool CRM system, guys, keeping up with your clients, all the stuff that's going to be pretty much coming in for leads, outreach, all that, you can use multiple different ones. HubSpot, Go High Level. Right now we're using Go High Level. It's a little bit more expensive, but you could do a ton with it. I kind of have a thing on the side of what you can do with Go High Level. There's a whole bunch of different stuff you can do. My brother is actually handling more of that. That leads me into the roles of pretty much the agency. Right now I'm pretty much managing everything that's in between, making sure the operations of the agency is going well, making sure that my brother knows what's going on with outreach, how to onboard clients properly, as well as keeping in touch with our media buyers, which is a few of my colleagues that I work with, in terms of pretty much giving that service delivery in place. When it comes to pretty much the roles of the business, some of y'all are one-man teams, and that's completely understandable. I was a one-man team back in 2017. Go check out my other video where I pretty much talk about my first year. Being a one-man team, it's kind of tough doing the outreach, the onboarding, prospecting, the service delivery. It gets very overwhelming. But if you do have someone in your team, then you should really assign them a role and have them doing that, just so you're not, overexerting anyone, and you can actually have them focusing on something while you're focusing on something as well. It'll be much more productive, and you'll get much more out of it. So that's the branding, guys, and the assets. Once you have those 2 things out of the way, it's the delivery. So it's going to be the outreach, it's going to be the closing, it's going to be the onboarding, and it's going to be the service delivery. For service delivery, like I always said, we're partnered with a few colleagues at my work, because I work for a digital agency. You can pretty much go look at the last video. Like I said, we pretty much do marketing on a daily basis for big clients, and they actually do it for larger clients. The people that I work with, Kevin and Charlie, they're going to be pretty much a very vital piece to my agency. They have a great expertise in pretty much media strategies and how Facebook is doing their things nowadays, the algorithm setups, everything and all that. So I want to show you guys how we are going to be setting up our ads and how we do stuff, but that's going to be later on in this process and pretty much documentation. But guys, that's pretty much what you guys need to be having in place. Once you have the branding, the assets, and the delivery, now it's just doubling down on your strategies and what you're doing. So with me, we have the Facebook page. We want to pretty much start running some paid ads for our own agency to see if we can bring in leads that way as well. While we're doing cold calling, I'm doing cold emailing and cold messaging, and pretty much pushing content for our Instagram page and our Facebook page. How I said, I want to document this whole process to show you guys the success of a starting social media marketing agency. I've had some great success in the past, but now I pretty much want to take a more professional approach and document the whole process process so you can see exactly how this would look for you. At the end of the day, I think this 3-step strategy, guys, the branding, the assets and delivery, and tracking everything is going to help you get to the success that you want with your agency. Right now, we're trying to get this new agency to 10K a month, and we're going to see exactly if we can do that in the first 10 episodes. Right now, guys, we're doing really good with setting our appointments, setting our meetings. We have an onboarding call for a actual client on Saturday, so hopefully I can show you guys our whole process on everything this Saturday. But that's pretty much what I have in mind, guys. This is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys have any questions, send me a message on Instagram, Vonnie Media. Anything at all, guys. The process, anything that I'm currently doing, my setup. If you have any questions on your agency, niche, anything. But that's pretty much going to be it, guys. I'm going to pretty much have another episode coming out this week, and I'm also dropping shorts in between, just pretty much documenting my life, my process, and everything else. So other than that, guys, I really appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one.